Grandstand will venture to Point Gellibrand for the first time in season 2012 with Williamstown taking on Box Hill. David Rees-Jones. Willie are going to have a bit of a point to prove because their form has not been the sort of form you'd expect from a team that made the grand final last year.
Yeah, they've been up and down a lot this year, and as we watched them last week, they were a little bit on the disappointing side. Even though Bendigo were good, I thought that they had quite a few players who didn't perform up to standards. So look, they've had a bit of a roller coaster ride so far, and they need to get some consistency and some wins under the belt.
Always hard to beat at home, and a lot's going to depend on the weather conditions. Of course, we're in winter now, so it could be a very wintry old day at Point Gellibrand, and that will present the Box Hill Hawks with another challenge because, likewise, a bit like Williamstown, at times they've looked pretty good, but they've just struggled to have any sort of consistency in their game.
Yeah, and a lot of that does come with AFL players coming in and out of the teams. But even so, you want to get consistency and get the wins on the board. And, Box Hill will go out there pretty confident, I suppose. But, I think Williamstown, first game there for a long time, should win.
All right, it's our grandstand match of the day. Williamstown against Box Hill. That's coming up this Saturday at 1 o'clock from Point Gellibrand Oval. The other matches going on in round 11 of the VFL. Geelong looking to bounce back after a loss last week. It's a hard task, though. They've got Port Melbourne at Cardinia Park. The Casey Scorpions will be favourites against Collingwood. Coburg go to Shepparton to take on Bendigo. And the Gold will have their tails up after a terrific win last week against Williamstown. And it's Frankston and Sandy in the Battle of the Bay. That's all ahead in round 11 of the VFL.